solid state. These are in gaseous state and brittle solids. Otherwise, okay, there are exceptions. Hard substances are there. That is allotrope of carbon. That is diamond, the hardest substance, isn't it? And metalloids, it is showing the property of metals as well as non-metals. That is why it is coming under metalloids. This is what normally you say: ductility, malleability, everything you will tell. What I'm telling is, when we are learning about these, how it is classified into metals, non-metals, and metalloids. It is according to the chemical properties. Suppose if you are telling that when it is reacting with oxygen and when it is reacting with oxygen, metals will react with oxygen. Metallic oxides are formed. Metallic oxides are basic in nature. Non-metals are reacting with oxygen. Non-metallic oxides are formed, which is acidic in nature. So because of this, we are classifying this into metals, non-metals, and metalloids. And this can be proved by indicator test as well. Yes or no?
Reloading.
Do you remember? These are all, everything it is connected what you already learned. These are the things I am talking about 8th standard portion. Then indicator test, when I am telling that you are learning, you already learned in 7th standard. Do you remember that pH paper we are using to find out the acidity and basicity of the substance? 1 to 6 it will be, if the pH value is 1 to 6, it is coming under acid. Okay, even if it is 7, it is coming under neutral, and 8 to 14, it is coming under basic nature. Even otherwise, you can say that blue litmus paper and red litmus paper, you can use it for finding out the nature of the substance. Do you remember all these? Chemistry is a subject which you cannot just leave whatever you learned in last year or last to last year. You cannot just leave that in that particular class and you cannot come. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the thing is, next year in 10th standard, you are learning acid, bases, and salt again, but which you learned in 7th standard. Metals and non-metals again, that is you learned in 8th standard. The next one is periodic classification. Then P block, D block elements. All these you are learning, and different types of chemical reactions. Okay, this is what you are going to learn in 10th standard. That means whatever you are learning in 7th and 8th, that will be continuing in 10th. So whatever you are learning in 9th, this will be continuing in 11th standard. 11th standard, whatever we are learning in 9th standard, that will be the same thing will be continuing. So you should know what is it. You cannot just leave, okay, whatever you learned in the last year, okay, that is not necessary to do the new book. It's not like that. It is a continuous thing, chemistry. Always, you should remember whatever points we learned. That is why I am telling, when we are categorizing it into metals, non-metals,
Enemies
metals are reacting with oxygen. What are the products and how?
Let's go.
Could you repeat it? The voice was breaking.
Yeah. Okay. Metals, when I am talking about metals, non-metals, and metalloids, how it is classified according to its properties, you should talk about the chemical properties. Chemical properties means when it is reacting with oxygen, how it is behaving. When it is reacting with metals reacting with oxygen, metallic oxides are formed, which is basic in nature. Non-metals reacting with oxygen, non-metallic oxides are formed, which is acidic in nature. That means this all you should remember. This year again we will not teach. That is what I am telling. Last year you already learned. Last year's textbook, if you are having, please read once. Yes, Harry. Anything you want to tell? Anything you want to tell? Still my voice is breaking, children.
Killing spree for the blue team!
Cover me!
No, ma'am.
Still my voice is breaking? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Yeah. So these are the classification. Understood? That is pure substance. First classification elements. Elements are classified into metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Even physical way, if I will ask, I will tell you solid state elements are there, liquid state elements are there, gaseous state elements are there. The other classification of pure substance is compound. So how will you define compound? The other classification is